Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA channel on YouTube, and today we are back with episode 2 of my Striker Challenge series. Before we get into it, make sure you leave your suggestions for punishments and challenges in the comments. Also, the most liked comment will be the one we use in the next episode. One last thing, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you need to turn notifications on, and let's get into it. The first ever challenge of this series is from JJ, and we cannot pass for the whole episode.
No problem, mate, yeah?
One thing extra though is I've disregarded the kickoff. Obviously I play striker the majority of the time and I automatically have to take kickoff, so I'm not counting that as a pass. And for the punishment you will have to wait until the end of the episode to find out if I succeeded or not. So the first game we come on in the 77th minute and we've made an impact already. We get their player sent off, the captain of all people, Sam Todd. He is gone for an early shower. What an impact I've made coming off the bench. To be fair, it's a pretty nasty challenge. Come through the back, right on the Achilles. From the resultant free kick, Burn steps up with an effort, he hits the post, so unfortunate, doesn't quite tuck into that top corner. Into the 80th minute, I'm going on a darting run since I cannot pass, charging through the defenders, have a little effort, goalkeeper makes an okay save, wasn't the best shot. This time from the cross, the defender makes an excellent block, but again, I think the goalkeeper would have saved this one. I make okay contact on the cross, bounces just up in front of me, but the defender is there to block it. Keeper's definitely behind him though to make the save as well. Another chance in the 86th minute and I've missed the goal completely. How have I whiffed it that far wide? Shocking. I get a bit lucky. The ball is bouncing around in the box. I tackle a few defenders and then just miss completely. Now into the 87th minute, charging through the back line again. I get tugged back and brought to the floor. This could quite possibly be another red card. Referee's having a little think about it. There's a bit of pushing and shoving as well. And finally the referee comes to the decision and he is gone as well. Get gone, 2 red cards. Both challenges on myself. This time he couldn't quite keep up with the pace of me. Look at that, just charging through. He's all over me, trying to swap shirts early and he drags me down. Let's Burn on the free kick again. This time he does find the top corner with a beautiful free kick. Look at the technique on him. That first one was a sighter. This time his sights is set. Beautiful little curler. Keeper doesn't really stand a chance. Wall doesn't even jump, just stands there. If they jumped, they probably would have blocked it. They have the draft excluder behind him, which does nothing if you're not going to jump. So we're 1-0 up now, and look at the space I have. Charging through the backline once more because there is no backline. Hit it across and make it 2 in the 91st minute and get my goal. I've done so much work in this game. 2 red cards. I've had a lot of opportunities which I should have scored, and finally I settled down and look at the space. Defenders are nowhere to be seen because they're in the showers early, and I just hit it across the goalkeeper. Easy enough for Conan the Barbarian. I forget to mention his name. Conan Noonan with the goal. I say me because obviously I'm playing, but it's Conan Noonan. What a goal to finish off this game, and we do go on to win 2-0. Now we move on to the next game against Bohemian FC, and one thing I've noticed about this league is there's actually only 10 teams, so you learn something new every day. I didn't realise this league was that small, but either way, Bohemia are starting off strong in the 65th minute with a little looping header, and look at this for a run for myself. I'm not very good at this sort of stuff, to be fair. I normally like to pass the ball a lot, but just to prove I have not passed this ball once, look at the charging run, and then I get tackled right at the end. Would have been a goal of the season or goal of the career, you could say, and literally 2 minutes later they do exactly the same thing. Charges through the defenders, has the first time effort, but the keeper makes it easy enough save. It literally looks like everyone's doing this challenge because this time he doesn't pass to me, hits it at the near post. I think the keeper pushes it onto the post, and again look at this, I can't pass from the headers either, so I press it down, get tackled, and for some reason the foul goes the other way. I have no idea. I do have handball rule on, so that could have been the culprit.
Run.
And now a storming run from my own half, and then the camera angle kind of screws me over a little bit. I have no idea where the goal is. I hit it on target there, but the keeper is there to make the save, push it out for the corner. Then a cheeky back heel, then a pass to me. I think I'm offside, but I played to the whistle and finesse it past the keeper, making it 2-0. I must have been a sliver onside this time. What a goal, what play as well. A little back heel, then a little short pass to myself, and I finish it off beautifully with the finesse. But this back heel doesn't look at any player, looking at the crowd. Back heels, a little pass, and look at that finesse. The composure for myself to find that kind of top corner-ish. It's a good finish either way. Keeper didn't really stand a chance one-on-one with me. And we do go on to win that game 2-0. Now would you look at this, we are starting our first game for Shamrock Rovers, and I've had to change the rules a little bit so I can actually start games, but I have to do some training, but I'm not actually playing the training, we're getting Ds across the board. It's just so I can actually start games to make the challenges a little bit more difficult. To start the game off, I run from my own half, get past a few defenders, and again little ball roll, little razzle dazzle, leave him in the dust, hit it across the keeper, but he makes a fantastic save, and then a diving header to finish it off. So technically it could be an assist, and technically I definitely didn't pass it because I was definitely trying to score myself. But either way, we're 1-0 up now in the 15th minute, and what a run all the way from my own half, past like 3 or 4 defenders as well. Keeper does a fantastic job closing down that angle, but his unfortunate defenders don't cover him. A little diving header from someone, I don't actually know his name, but it's a good finish either way, putting us 1-0 in the lead. And this challenge has shown me that I can actually dribble the ball again here, get past the defender, and he tackles me this time. Should probably be a red card again, but he gets lucky. The referee's being lenient, only gives him a yellow. But playing these games, I've definitely been fouled more than I ever have in my whole time playing FIFA. Ridiculous. From the free kick, Burn hits the post again. He is definitely our free kick specialist. United here on the attack, and we finally do some defending. Good stuff from the defenders. They don't like defending very often, but when they do, they get stuck right in. Another run for myself. Obviously, I can't pass it. Look how easy it is to pass it. And then I whiffed the shot, panic a little bit just on the edge of the box, drag it wide. 35 minutes on the clock, and Conan is going on another run. Little twinkle toes there, burst past 2 defenders through the middle, hits it across the keeper, makes a save, but it falls back to the other striker who taps it in, making it 2-0. And that shot was a little like scuffed shot and somehow chipped it up as well. And the keeper had made a little bit of a meal of it, pushed it out in a decent position, but the other striker is pounced on that like a poacher on it, taps it in. But look at this run, look at the pace of Conan, and look at this shot as well. It's so weird, makes a weird connection with it, which forces the keeper to flap his hands at it. And look at that, easiest goal of your career on the volley technically, or half volley. But we are 2-0 up, and again here, this is my time to shine. Hits it across the keeper, and the keeper does fantastically there to keep them in this game. And look at the nutmeg, absolutely sell him a treat here. Look at the touch, ridiculous. I don't think it physically makes sense how I've brought the ball through his legs there. But either way, it's very impressive. We go into the halftime interval 2-0 up, and I've got to say, I've enjoyed this challenge a lot. So remember, leave some challenges in the comments below. Going back to touches, that's a ridiculous touch to get past my defender, and they score from it as well. Look how slow this ball just travels into the back of the net. But it all starts from the midfielder, leaving my defender in his dust. Look at the touch, sells him completely, plays a little through ball here, and somehow the keeper doesn't save this one. It just slowly moves towards the back of the net. The keeper does pick up some pace here. Look at this, really. Ping! Look at that. Instantly gone past it. Either way, it's 2-1 now. They've halved the deficit. Make that they've drawn the game level with another weak effort. And somehow it's dribbled past my keeper to make it 2-2. Shocking stuff defensively once more. Just another little through ball. Takes a touch, and somehow the daisy cutter, not even daisy cutter, it literally rolls across the floor. It's an okay effort, but there's no pace on it. And somehow the keeper, maybe he's too old, isn't quite nimble enough to get to the floor quickly. And they've tied this game up into the 70th minute now. I saw a defender retreat with a little turn, easy enough. Could pass it across, but I don't. Obviously, I cannot. Hit it low, making it 3-2, and I cannot believe it. What a game.
I'm taking a beer.
Hopefully that is going to be enough to hold on to this game. Hopefully we dampen down the other team's spirits. But look at that turn. Defender charges at me once more. Look how easy I could have sweated it across, but obviously I cannot. And what a finish. Again, hit it across the keeper. Doesn't really stand a chance. He makes an okay effort. It's a little bit of curl that brings it back into that side net in. And 3-2 is where we stand here. And this is probably the worst decision a referee's ever made. A free kick for that challenge, which is ridiculous. And Burn scores a ridiculous free kick to match it though. What a finish. We have our very own David Beckham with that sort of finish. The same technique as well. Just lofts it over the wall into that top corner. Pretty similar position. How far are we out? 19 yards or 19 whatever that is. Distance. 19 distance. Decent finish. The wall does jump? No. They need to work on jumping in the Irish League. I don't know why they're not. They've got the draft excluded. They're not jumping. Doesn't quite make sense. But we do go on to win that game 4-2. And to show I haven't been passing, here it is. When I get subbed on, I can't show it. And if I get subbed off, I can't show it either. So it's ridiculous. But when I can, I will show it. Now moving on to the final game of the episode against Shelbourne. And the challenge is still on. I haven't passed the ball once yet, except when I have to, obviously from kickoff. But into the 4th minute of this game, Shelbourne started very well from the corner. Keeper makes an okay save, but they recycle the ball back into the box. They score here, but the referee gives a penalty instead for handball. I think I would rather take the goal, but they have a penalty instead. And look at here, handball through the hand. What's the point of handball if the hands don't have a hitbox? Weird decision anyway. From the penalty, they tuck it in left side of the goal, no problem at all. And to be fair, I have no confidence with our goalkeeper. He's pretty shocking. He has his moments, but obviously penalties are a luck draw. If he dives the right way, he could save it, but he kind of chooses to stay down the middle. He goes the wrong way and just tucks it into that corner, easy as you like. Now into the 12th minute, Shelbourne on the attack once more. He hits it, a good block by the defender, but they give a handball for that as well. I've had the handball rule on for quite a while with the goalkeeper and this series, and this is the first time I've seen the penalty given for handball. A few free kicks here and there, but either way we have a penalty to defend or the goalkeeper to defend. I don't think he really stands a chance. Steps up once more, and he does make a save this time, goes to the right side. Brilliant save. Then they get given a handball for a free kick out wide and they score from it. Keeper's had an absolute mare. Made a fantastic save from the penalty and then kind of just has too much confidence, tries charging out. And to be fair, it's a whipped in ball, but he doesn't really do anything. He just walks out, doesn't dominate the area, has no presence there, and then striker between two defenders and a goalkeeper rises highest somehow, climbing all over my defender actually to score and make it 2-0. We've got a long way to go in this game, but we need to do something quickly. We need to spark a long ranger in the 20th minute, which the keeper makes a decent save, and into half time we're 2-0 down still, and I've done nothing this whole game. It's hard to get involved when I can't pass the ball. I got tackled every time I had the ball until now. Tried to throw it into the box, hits it across, and the keeper lets that one in to half the deficit. That was just a hit and hope shot, and somehow it went in. It's an okay strike, but the angles are all weird. Look at it, just charging through. Defenders don't want to make a challenge, don't think I can do anything from this angle, and the keeper should be saving it either way. Made a little bit of a meal of it, or massive meal of it. Half the deficit, making it 2-1. 63rd minute, over top through ball. Look at that for an acrobatic shot and save. And another decent save here, but he doesn't save it. He pushes it up in the air and it just dribbles into the back of the net. To be fair, the striker should have finished this one easy. The keeper does a good job. He hits it straight at him, but the power beats the keeper in the end. Defensively, look how spread apart we are. He's pretty much on the penalty spot. Hits it straight at the keeper. Just look at it. Just pushes it straight up. Defender not there to cover. The power just beats him. It's on the volley. Bouncing ball. And yeah, it's a bit annoying. 3-1 down now. I have done nothing except that random goal. They're still not done. Another okay save from the keeper, and then I get subbed off. To be fair, yeah, I did nothing. 88 minutes played, 1 goal, 1 shot.
What happened?
And the game ends 4-2. Look how well Shelbourne played. We did nothing, but I did pass the challenge. Challenge 1 was a success. No punishment for me, but like I said earlier on, leave a comment for suggestions for punishments and challenges, and I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on, and as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.